Hey, I guess we're live right now. We weren't live a couple minutes ago, but we've been talking, and we're gonna wait till some people jump in. It's me and Dave the brother tonight hanging out.
Yeah.
How you doing, buddy?
Dynamic duo.
Dynamic. I love that. I love that. I'd have to be. Can I be? Am I Bat? Am I gonna be Robin because I'm wearing red and you're wearing blue?
Yeah, I think I should be Batman.
You think you should be?
I'm a bigger Batman fan than you are.
Well, I don't know about that.
And I'm older than you. And you're my ward. Remember? I had you do stuff for me. So.
All right. We're going to wait till we get some people in the live chat. Thanks for joining us. We're excited to hang out with you tonight, but let's get ready. All right. What is up, everybody? Happy Saturday night. A little later than usual.
Wait, today's Friday.
Shit. I'm already screwing it up.
I know. That's right. It's Batman Day Eve.
It's Batman Day Eve, right? And that's really what we're going to talk about tonight.
Yeah, you're just over anxious for Batman Day tomorrow.
I am. I'm really excited for Batman Day. Like, I think just because I hit such a offer on Free Comic Book Day that I'm really excited for Batman Day. And we're going to talk a little bit about that. So just to let you know how the show is going to go down. But before we even get into that, let's introduce ourselves. I'm Everett Otto. Welcome to 3 Men in the Basement. I have Dave the brother with me tonight. Dave,
hey,
how are you?
Hello. I'm good. How you doing?
Thank you for taking time out of your busy Star Wars night to hang out and do this.
That's all right. We watched one episode of Boba Fett, and that was okay. Yeah, so the wife and I have been binge watching all the Star Wars stuff, starting with the original trilogy, the Clone Wars, going to the prequels, doing all the TV shows, Rebels, Mandalorian, and now we're like in episode 3 of Boba Fett. I mean, we watched all that stuff already, but we just now that we're more familiar, rewatching kind of refamiliarized.
Are you finding anything that you missed the first, second, third, or fifth time that you watched it?
I'm catching stuff all the time, and one of the things that throws me off is it's like something happens in one of the newer shows, and I can't remember if this is something I should have known or not. You know, like they'll have a character, and I'm like, wait a minute, and I'm asking my wife, so we're pausing and Google, and I'm like, did we see this person already? And we can't remember if we saw it from the first time we watched that episode or if it was back in the Clone Wars or like. So I got to research as to when the hell that character first appeared.
All right, okay, nice. All right, so we're gonna wait till some people jump in. I know there's other shows going on right now on YouTube, so feel free, enjoy back and forth. Let you know how tonight's going to go. We are going to talk a lot about Batman Day and where you can find some great things. Granite State Comic-Con is going on this weekend. Our friends are up there. So Sean, put your information in the chat. Make sure you check them out. Spineworks is up there. I actually have 2 AOKs that I can't wait to open up. We're going to talk a little bit about our secret collecting, like our secret hobby. Is it a secret, like our closet hobby? Like,
I don't know where you keep yours, but
I keep my Legos all over the place. Where do you keep your Legos?
Oh wait, you already spilt it. I thought it was a secret.
Oh shit! See, don't ever rob a bank with me, man. Don't ever rob a bank.
Yeah, don't tell Otto anything, because
really, it'll get spilled, So, so before we do anything, you guys, as you're watching this video now or in the rewind, remember to like this video, Dave. Right?
Yes.
Thumbs up. We actually use your thumb. You're a thumb model.
Yeah, it looks very similar.
Yeah. Hit the notification bell so you know when we go live, and please subscribe. We're very close to 4,000 subs, and I think once we hit 4,000 subs, 5,000 will be right around the corner. And leave a comment below. Where are you going for Batman Day? What are some stores that you're checking out? Let the community know where there's some great deals. We're going to talk about a few of them. Let us know what you're going after. It's really a great day to enjoy one of my favorite characters. And if I go back into my comic book superhero life, Batman was the first superhero for me, like the first superhero that I was like, wow. And whether it was Super Friends or Batman, Adam West, one of my true heroes, and we're going to talk about that. So I'm pretty excited for this, Dave. What do you think about that?
Yeah, same here. And I'm I'm right there with you. Batman and Spider-Man were the two, because of the Adam West, and Spider-Man because of the Electric Company. I used to watch that. But
Yes.
I remember as a kid, we had like a den back in the day. We would have a den where it was just a little TV in a room, and
Yes.
the TV was probably like, I don't know, 15 inches or something.
Yeah. Right.
It was on
With
like on
with
a
two
little rolling
dials on
cart.
it.
Yeah, and it was on a cart, on a rolling cart, and with the rabbit ears and everything.
Yep.
And I remember being in there, flipping the little dial, and seeing Batman hanging from the helicopter with
Oh,
the shark,
the
and
shark.
he's got the shark repellent. And I mean, I must have been, I don't know, I was probably like maybe 7, 6, 7, 8, somewhere around
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I'm like, what is this? And I just couldn't get enough of it. I just watched it. And back then, that was it. Like, I never saw it. It was probably like 10 years before I saw it again.
No, I know. And for me, it was one of those things where I would do my paper route, get home at 6:30, and then Batman would be on, and I'd spend a half hour in the morning watching, Adam West, and it just bloomed, and it's just wild to all the people that enjoyed their first Batman or experience with Batman. And now we've got a Batman Day. So before we get started, we got a few people in the chat right now. Thank you very much for joining. Dave, you want to give those guys a shout out? It's only a couple right now, but I'm sure some people will jump.
Yeah. Yeah, we got Comic CT.
What's up, buddy? Give
Sean,
us
how
the
you doing?
details for tomorrow.
Yeah, he's up at Granite, right?
Granite State,
Granite Con, is that where
absolutely. Yep.
Sean is?
Yep.
We got Thomas Caps.
Good to see you,
Good
my friend.
evening.
Yes, the brother is here.
Yes, I am. And Monster Warrior.
Good to see you, Brad. How are you, man? Good to see you. All right.
What's he doing? He said he's at a softball tourney. Oh no! Make sure you don't miss your up a bet.
That's true. That's very true. Very true.
Nice.
So lots of fun things have been going on, and I thought it was important to go live tonight just to give you guys some things. And I really enjoy days like this because it gets you out there. You never know who you're going to run into when it comes to these sales. And, I just think it's awesome that stores do sales for this. And, if they're not doing it, then I guess that's on them or whatever. But, it's
well, I
wild.
did last year. I mean, we'll talk. I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly who you got on your list of things to do, but I went to one of my LCSs is BoomTube Comics, which is in Stellington. And last year for Batman Day, he had Mike DiCarlo was there.
Would he really?
And
hold on. All right. Wait. I gotta do my job. I gotta do a job. Hold on.
Yeah, I know. Chin's not here to run things.
I know. I'm gonna get written up by Chin. There we go. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Highlight this guy, man.
They're highlighting the brother.
Oh, nice job. Anyway, I had Mike DiCarlo do this. And
Really?
Yeah. It's and what's funny is I left it there. I had the sketch cover, and luckily the place, BoomTube is not that far from me. So he was like, "Well, I don't know if I'm gonna have time." I'm like, "Listen, just take your time with it." And I said, even if when you're done, just put it in my I got a pull list with BoomTube. So I told him just throw it in that, and I'll come and get it later. And then it was like a couple hours later, I mowed my lawn, I did some yard work, and I'm looking. And I got out of the shower, and I'm like, "Wait a minute, he's still there." So I drove back over there, and he wasn't done with it yet, but he was still finishing it.
Really?
And so I watched him, and it was kind of cool because this was one of those sketches that he just said, he goes, because I told him, I said, I just want a full Batman, maybe standing on a building or something, or looking over Gotham. And when I got back, he's like, you know what? He goes, this is a pose I've never done before. He goes, but I was really inspired. He goes, the way you described it. So he spent a little extra time on it because he was just having some fun.
Wow. No, that's awesome. Reasonably priced, Dave? Expensive, pricey, and different, or
no? But this, I mean, $100. I think I don't even know if it was that. Maybe it was like $60. I don't remember.
No, I love it. I love it. That's great.
Yeah, it wasn't anything. And so I was able to chat with him for a bit, and he signed some other books for me. And anyway, that's so I don't know if anybody's got local LCSs that has some artists. you know, again, I don't know who you have. You probably don't have this. My daughter, who's up in school in Worcester, That's Entertainment is there, and she sent me a link to a list. They've got, you know, like 3 or 4 artists, some local artists are going to be there for Batman Day, and so she's all excited. She's like, "Daddy, I'm going to do Batman Day at That's Entertainment." So I'm anxious to see what she pulls up.
Were you waiting for? Do you want to come up, or did you just?
No, I knew she wasn't going to want me to go up. She wanted
Okay.
Batman Day with her friends. She's got a clan of friends that she's going to gather up and
I
go hang
hear
out
you.
at the
I
That's
hear you.
Entertainment.
Well,
So
maybe
you
we
haven't
can
been
hang
over
out. Who
there.
knows? Who knows?
You haven't been over there. That's Entertainment. That's a spot we should go to.
I think it's not the like. I'll
Well,
go.
weren't you
I mean,
just up there? Weren't you up there last year with your son's?
I was in a
Awesome.
rainy, miserable, cold day. So
Because it's
I
right
wasn't.
around the corner from where that field was you were at.
Yeah, I believe that, but I just didn't like. To be honest with you,
Yeah, it was just a bad. I remember that day. It was like rainy.
it was
just
raining
horrible.
sideways, and I'd been in the rain, and like last thing I wanted to do was like
was
go
like 40
hunt comics,
degrees.
although I love to hunt comics all the time. So what's up, Chin? Did you make it up to New Hampshire? Give us the lowdown. Maybe jump in on the phone if you want, if you're with the fellas, or just let us know. So that being said, we're gonna wait till we show the Batman stuff. I would love to open up this AOK. Nice. And I want to tell you a little bit about this AOK. And this AOK came from my good friend Mike, and I consider Mike a very good friend, from Comic Tudes and Toys in Tustin, California. And I was first introduced to Mike and his comic shop through TiVo, God rest his soul, TiVo, because that was his LCS. And I actually met Mike once in Baltimore a few years ago. So a lot of the fellows are at Baltimore. I'll be up there tomorrow. Wish I could jump on now. I'll be on the next show. Yeah, no problem. And
we'll give Chin, we'll give you the night off. Don't worry.
He gets a pass.
Yeah, he gets a night off. He's
what do we say for services rendered, right? For services rendered.
Yeah, he's been working his ass off. So
yeah, so we'll give him a pass. We'll give him. You got a paid day off tomorrow, Chin. You got a paid day off.
Right.
So Mike over at Comic Tudes and Toys, I met a few years ago at Baltimore, and shout out to everybody that's at Baltimore. I've seen many pictures of Nemesis Prime, but I haven't seen any pictures of Nemesis Prime at the actual con. I've seen Nemesis Prime at a bar. I've seen Nemesis Prime at another bar. I saw Nemesis Prime at a baseball game at a bar. So I don't even know if Nemesis Prime is actually at the con, but he is in Baltimore. Okay. But that's where I met Mike, Comic Tudes and Toys. So follow him on Facebook and Instagram. He's just a great guy, a very down-to-earth comic book enthusiast. Also a massive toy collector, very knowledgeable about many different types of toys, stuff that I couldn't even tell you about. But I consider Mike a good friend. So Mike,
I met him. I became familiar with him during COVID. Remember, he was doing those auctions.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Up. So I bought some books from him during COVID when he was when his shop was his store was closed down, and they were just doing some live auctions, which was pretty cool.
Which was great, right? Absolutely.
Yeah, it was fun. He had so much good stuff. It wasn't even.
Oh, he was unbelievable. He always says how Liefeld's always in there and how he bought the store. Just a really down-to-earth comic book enthusiast, collector, and store owner who realizes that we're running a business, not a museum, which many people do, right? So he reached out to me the other day, and I think we I don't want to solidify our friendship, but we really reinforced our friendship after TiVo passed away and with everything that we did, because TiVo was a staple in there, and we all know that. So out of the blue, Mike said, "Hey, Otto, I'm going to send you something." And I was like, all right. This came the other day, and nice. I'm not good at holding secrets because that's like tangible, but boxed items, like I can hold on to my CGC stuff for a while because I know there's a barrier, you know what I mean? Like I can stop this. So I can't wait to open this, and I'm going to open it up live with you guys. And then I've got another AOK, which I'm going to open up very soon, from a pretty well-known Instagrammer. So,
highlight this guy, man.
That was pretty good.
Hey, you like that?
I like that. Look at that. You're moving up in the world, Dave.
Yeah, Chinmo
It'll be like, pretty soon it'll be Otto Who,
Right.
All right.
No,
So
we're
I
not
have no
going
idea what
Otto.
this is. I have no idea what's in the box. So we have an unboxing, and very excited for it. And let's see what we got going on here. All right.
Could have untaped that before we got on camera here.
No, that's the problem. Had I have
You wouldn't be
started
able to-
opening, had I have started opening, what would have happened?
Come on. Enough with the suspense.
All right. Think of the Green Lantern. All right. So I'm going to read this out loud, and so
Nothing personal.
oh my god. Oh my god.
What we
Holy
got
shit.
here?
Oh my god. Otto, you have a true passion and excitement for when talking about comics and comic events, but what I admire is that I feel you truly embody the camaraderie of sharing this excitement and bringing people to the community together. Thank you so much in your videos for continuing to give shout outs to the LOTLBL Lords of the Long Box. And again, thank you the most for continuing to go out in person and your channel and to continue to grow and bond the community itself. When Tim passed, I felt we lost an integral part of the community that not only brought us together, but held us together. I feel that there is so much we can enrich. We can continue to bring joy to others through this platform of shared interests. I know Tim was your mentor and your harsh critic, always assisting to elevate your channel and helping make 3 Men in a Basement the show that it is today. I know what he meant to you. I knew immediately that this would need to find a way into your procession. Continue with your passion and drive you have and love for the comic book community. Okay. Holy
Very nice.
shit.
That's sweet.
Think of this as a Green Lantern's ring finding a successor to carrying on the amazing work of the previous owner. Oh my God, I'm getting chills. You are worthy, my friend. It is also part of the Lords of the Long Box and symbol of a strong community, a community of infinite growth. So from Tim to you, keep on doing what you're doing. And remember, it's not a cape, it's a cloak. Oh my God, dude.
Oh my God. Are you shitting me?
Oh my God.
Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Dude,
Oh my
that's
God.
amazing. Wow. Talking about getting chills.
Oh my God. This is Tim's.
Yeah,
Dr.
that's Tim's.
Cloak.
If you watch Lords of the Long Box at all, Tim would always he would wear that. I wish we had
Oh
a
my
picture
God.
of him. I wish we had a picture of him wearing it.
Oh my God.
Dude, that's awesome. Congrats, man. That's
my God.
that's quite the AOK.
Oh
You
my
okay?
God. Oh my
That
God.
is so awesome, dude.
Oh my God.
I can't believe it, man. I don't know how
Mike,
you're not tearing up, man. I'm tearing up.
I'm only not tearing up because we are live. When we go off, I'm going to cry like a baby, and that's me. Oh my
Oh
God.
my goodness.
Now I need an eye of Agamotto. I'm trying so hard to get this. Remember, he would always say, it's not a cape, it's a cloak. Oh my God. Holy shit.
It's all right. It's all right. You don't have to attach it. Looks
No, we got it right. Oh my God. Mike, I don't know how you got this. I don't know how it ended up with you, but I am going to wear this probably for the rest of my life.
you're gonna sleep in it tonight.
I am speechless.
Yeah,
I am completely in awe, and I honestly can't believe it. And I wish I could do this a little bit better, but it was just like this. So
yeah, so TiVo on his channel, Lords of the Long Box, I mean, he would always wear that, and I I know he used to get really annoyed when people would call it a cape.
Yeah. Oh God, he would go nuts. He would go absolutely nuts. Oh my God.
It's a cloak.
I'm gonna call Mike right now. I'm gonna give me 30 seconds, everybody. If you're watching this on the rewind. This is totally abridged. This wasn't planning on happening.
Yeah, because Otto didn't even know what was in that box. So for
Yeah.
him, see if we can get Mike.
Hi, Mike. It's Otto.
What up, dude?
I'm live right now, and you're on speakerphone.
Okay.
And I am wearing a cloak.
Good man.
And I am completely humbled, thankful, and if I wasn't live, I'm gonna cry. So, thank you.
I knew that you'd be the most deserving to use that, and like you're still representing so many Lords of the Long Box at all the conventions, and you're out there, like you're literally a man of the people, and I've always respected that of you. And when I knew I would have opportunity to have possession of some of Tim's things, I knew exactly where I wanted that to go immediately. I'm glad you have it.
I am speechless. I am humbled, and I am thankful. And if I could get this on the right way, I would, but I'm wearing it right now, and goddamn, it's awesome.
Well, I've got other things to go over with you later.
Yes.
Tim stuff that I have plans with, but that I just wanted to get to you, and I knew that I knew you're the right man for it.
Thank you, and I will wear this with pride, and I will wear it often. And you just, I am absolutely speechless. So, thank you very much, Mike. I am speechless.
No problem at all, my friend. You continue with your show.
All right.
I'll catch up with you. Tomorrow or the next day on some other plans I have. Okay?
Yes. Wonderful. Thank you. Okay. All right.
All right, my friend.
Okay. Bye.
Take great care of yourself.
Thank you.
Bye.
Wow.
Holy cow, dude. That is like
look at this.
Is it heavy? It looks heavy.
Dude, it's heavy. It's thick too, man.
Yeah, it looks heavy.
Thick. It's really made well. It's embroidered. I mean, this is.
What's the pattern on the inside? I mean, I've always seen him wear it, but I've never had.
Yeah, it's got like
it looks like the liner's like silky. And
it is. It's silky, and oh my God, I'm not wearing it right. I feel so like I'm ready for what's his name to come down and start yelling at me.
Yeah, T-Bo's really pissed at you right now.
Oh, dude, he's really pissing me right now.
He's like, dude, really?
You think he would be pissed at me before for mispronouncing something? Then forget it now. Holy cow, man! I'm just.
So...
I don't know what else to say, dude. Can we just end the show right here, Dave? What else?
Yeah. You need a moment.
Yeah, I need a moment.
That was great, and you got Mike on the phone too. That was really cool. That was
And he was asking me, he's like, when are you going to do it? When are you going to go live? And you know what? I guess you guys, when it comes to this and, the channel, and actually September is our 7-year anniversary, believe it or not, in September. And, to think that this is what it's become and the people that we've met, I'm completely humbled and thankful for it. So,
Otto, I don't say this a lot, but Mike is right. You the way you bring the community together, it is. I mean, your enthusiasm for comics and all this stuff is infectious, and
well,
that's why we keep coming around, because you're.
Yeah, I know. Now I have
infectious. We can't get rid of you. I mean,
no, I know. Yeah, exactly. Well, Mike just did message me. Sorry, you couldn't chat more. Mike, I didn't expect you to. That was a complete cold call. But I needed to talk to you immediately, and thank you for this, because this is just fantastic. So, God, I wish it was Doctor Strange Day tomorrow.
I know. How cool would that have been?
It'd be amazing, But Dave, though, remember T-Bo? It's not a cape. It's I can still hear him. I'm gonna have to go back and pull the videos.
Yeah, like I said, too bad we didn't have a picture of him, wearing it.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'll do it again. Trust me, I will don this often, gentlemen. I will don this often. So, Wow. Okay. So
All right. Well, now what?
now
How do you
what?
top
All
that?
right. Now that we talked about that, let's talk about Batman Day. All right.
All right. That's
So
tomorrow.
that's tomorrow.
As of today, it's tomorrow.
As of today, it's tomorrow at midnight. We will be able to enjoy Batman Day, and we have 4 stores that are going to locally here in Connecticut. So if you're not obviously in Connecticut, please in the comments below let us know where you're going, and let other people know
Yeah.
because they deserve it. So the first
Yeah, and
spot.
if you don't know of any comic book shops, just Google it. Just comic book shops at Batman Day, or I'm sure there's somebody in your local LCS. Somebody's doing something.
Yes, absolutely,
You- So if you
absolutely.
know of any,
So
put it in the chat so others can find it.
yeah. So the first store that we're going to talk about, it's very ironic that Dave is wearing that shirt because I said, Dave, I own that book. And he goes, I own that book too. And I said, where did you get it? And he said, we got it at Sarge's.
Oh, right. Yep.
And Sarge's tomorrow is buy one, get one, buy two, get any one Batman thing free, which is wild. Sarge's is in New London, Connecticut. They are a staple. They are good friends of ours. He's doing a great sale, and I love that. Buy two, get one. So those are great deals.
Yeah, he always does. He has good sales all the time, so not surprising he'd have a good one for Batman Day.
Yeah. I'm trying to get the cloak on better, Dave. So tell him a little bit more
Okay.
about Sarge's.
Well, Sarge's, yeah, one of the first times I went there was probably like 10 years ago, and he was having one of these sales, and I didn't know about it, but it was the sale he was having the day I was there was, I think it was get 50% off if you're wearing a shirt of the comic character you're buying. And I was buying Spider-Man. I had like a little stack of Spider-Man books. I didn't even know the sale was going on. And so I got to the register and I saw this little flyer, and my daughter points at it. She's like, look, Daddy, you're buying Spider-Man books and you're wearing a Spider-Man shirt. So again, I didn't know how, what it was. So I asked the guy, I think, Joe was there. So Joe, the owner of Sarge's, and I'm like, hey, is this true? He's like, yeah. He goes, and I go, we're just over Mystic, Connecticut, which isn't too far. That's where they got the seaport and stuff. We were spending the day there, and we just checked out. This is my first time checking out Sarge's. I said, I didn't even know you guys were having a sale. I just came in to check out your stuff. And it was pretty funny that I was getting 50% off because I just happened to be wearing Spider-Man, and my wife's like, yeah, not a real stretch that you'd be buying Spider-Man, wearing a Spider-Man shirt.
Spider-Man shirt. There you go. That's pretty funny. I love it. So I think I kind of figured it out a little bit. I got it.
Okay, you got the collar right. That's good.
I got the collar right. I got the popped collar. So, all right, this is a warm jacket hoodie though, man. My God. So pretty exciting. So Sarge's, New London, Connecticut. Okay. Next we have our good friends at the Cabana. Okay. Oh, I do want to say, before I say this, I sent each store a bunch of little swag bags. So if you go to a shop on this list and you're part of 3 Men in the Basement, or you saw it on 3 Men in the Basement, please ask them or tell them, and they will have something very cool for you there. So not a lot, couple poker chips, couple stickers, but it's just a good way to know that, hey, you know what, the video did work. And it threw up a little bit of business there, and we like to give you guys some free stuff. So that is at all 4 locations that we are going to talk about here. Okay. So the next one is the guys at the Cabana.
Right. Richie's Cabana. Yep. In Waterbury.
Yep. All right. Love going to Richie's.
Stuff.
I love this. 30% off anything Batman or Batman related items, statues, books, prints. Richie's got a lot of great statues. He's got a lot of cool stuff. So
yeah. Yep. That'll he'll probably be on my one of my stops.
Yep. Okay. Then as we move up or down, I guess. Okay. Now it's not a cape, it's a cloak.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You got to school them there. On
Yes, it's a cloak. It's the cloak of limitation that the all Sorcerer Supreme Tivo would wear. So, Clippy, you got to go back at the beginning of the video and find out how this happened. Then, as we go towards the southern part of Connecticut, we have our good friends at Second Alarm Comics. Jim is this is just an amazing store. It's absolutely mighty. They're doing 20% off all Batman back issues and toys. And if you mention 3 Men in the Basement, you get an additional 10% off. All right. So thank you very much for doing that. That's just great. And I get most of my, actually, that's where I got one of my Batman Lego sets.
Oh, you get Batman Lego sets? Why is this the first I hear of this?
It's not, it's a secret. It's a secret. It's a secret.
Oh.
It's a secret hobby that we, so yeah. So actually, so 10% off plus, just, say you saw the video and you'll get something free for them. So pretty wild. So 3 stops that I think are really, really cool. And then where you're going to see me at for a while, because I've been scouting out what they've been pulling out, and Wayne and Eileen over at Heroes and Hitters have got, they've got all the places will have the promo day comics. Lots of freebies. All day long, they're going to be doing 35% off all back issues, you guys. Bagged and boarded back issues, 35%. Doesn't have to be Batman. It can be anything. And they've got a lot of stuff up on their wall. So that
or the other thing is check their front counter. They got a glass display case.
Yes.
Where they've got a stack of books that you can ask to go through, because it's just random, higher end like Silver Age stuff.
Yep. And I do have a little video that I'd like you guys to watch, because they did give me a wall scan, and I was there as of yesterday. And hey, everyone. All right. Just give you an idea of all the stuff that they're putting out, and it's great when the owners will bring out the back issues to show. There was a few books in there I'm definitely interested in. So if you guys plan on going, you better meet me there.
Yeah, I didn't realize they had a lot of that. It's been a little while since I've been there, so.
Yeah. All right. So get there, will you? Jesus. All right. All right. Then we've got, now this is not a store that I don't know. Do you know anybody that works at the Lego store?
No.
Okay. So Dave, I'm going to let you field this.
I'm trying to get my wife to get a job there.
But. Oh, that's a great idea. I wonder what kind of discount you get.
I don't know. I don't think it's anything all that great. I don't know.
Oh.
I was thinking of getting a job there. I'm like, this would be pretty cool, because the employees at the Lego stores, they build, like, you go into the Lego store and they've got like fully built models like displayed. Yes. It's the employees there that build them. So Lego can get really expensive. I just enjoy building them.
Right.
So if there was a cool set that I'd like to build, it'd be kind of neat to do that for a living.
Yeah. So let's present what the Lego store has going on for Batman Day. So I can't see what we're watching, but Dave, you got to walk me through it. So
you can't see
no, I can see. I just can't see the comments or anything like that. So I'll scroll down the page. So tell everybody what we've got here. We've got.
Yeah, well, the brickhead. Those are the Batman brickheads. Again, people who know Lego know the brickheads. They have like a set that I think you can make one of these brickheads. Like, it gives you enough pieces to make one of those models.
Okay.
Right? So if you want all 8 of them, you got to buy. I think actually I was watching YouTube. I think somebody had bought 6 sets and they were able to make all 8. But the other item on the other side, on the right, is if you spend $40 in Batman
Oh, I'm
Lego.
sorry. What am I doing here?
I don't know. You clicked on something. Go back.
I shouldn't have. I gotta stop clicking.
Yeah. There you
Okay.
go. So the item on your right is if you spend $40 worth of Batman themed Lego, you get that set for free. It's a gift with purchase. It's like it's one of those poly bag sets,
Yep.
those
Okay.
which I think I think it might be you used to be able to buy. I used to see it at Walmart and stuff. But that's cool. If you spend $40 in Batman Lego, you get that set.
Right. I mean, there's got to
Um,
be more Lego collectors in this community than just us, Dave. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
Yeah, there's got to be. Now
There's
this
gotta
is, I mean, these are some great sets here.
Yeah.
The one I'm
So
looking at is the far left there. That's the Batmobile that's coming out in October.
hold on a second. I'm gonna go back to that. I just tried. You want this tumbler is massive.
Yeah, and it's on sale because I think that's usually like a $300 something
Holy
set.
shit.
Was it 270 on
Yeah,
sale?
these are what are these? This is wow. Yeah,
Yeah,
this
I don't
is
know if I'd be able to afford one of those.
yeah,
Such a great set.
it is a great set. That's a little bit like so that's not more in my view. What this is something that I'm gonna go after though. And this will probably be the biggest
Yeah,
piece that I buy. Just
yeah.
because
That
this is near and dear to me right here.
right. That will be that comes out October 1st, which I don't get. This kind of it's coming out October 1st, where you could buy this the Batmobile. But to me, they missed an opportunity. Like, why wouldn't they release it on Batman Day? Like, it's only like
Oh,
a couple weeks early.
and tell us, Dave, do the points really work? And it's saying that Lego Insiders get 2 times the Lego points.
Yeah, so I'm a Lego Insider, which is basically a rewards program for Lego when you buy Lego sets. Um, so I don't exactly remember exactly how the points work, like how many points you get per dollar, but you
Okay.
accumulate. So every time you buy Lego from the Lego store, you accumulate insider points.
Okay.
You also get insider points if you register a set. So when you buy a Lego set and on the booklet, the instruction manual, there's a QR code. You can register your set and you get like 20 points.
Okay.
But I've got enough points. I need like another, I don't know, couple hundred points, and I'll have $100 in Lego cash to spend, which
Really?
is what I'm going to use to buy that Batmobile.
Okay. Now, this
So even when,
shadow
like, what's funny is my daughter will buy Lego, and then she brings home, she brings me the book. She's like, "Here, Daddy, here's the book, so you can scan the QR code to register."
Oh,
Because you
that's
get
good.
20 points just for registering it.
So
What were you gonna show?
I have this set right here. Have you set up your Harley and Mr. Freeze yet? I have this set. I haven't built
No,
it.
you talking about the blue
The
animated
blue
series
bat. Yeah,
Batmobile?
I still have yet to build that.
Yeah, no, I don't have. I haven't built mine yet. I'm still in
Okay.
the box.
Okay. I have the chase right here. I have that.
Yeah, the 89. Yep,
Yeah,
the
I have
twin
that.
the Keaton. I got that one.
I have the Batwing.
Yep.
You have the Batwing?
Yeah, I got the Batwing.
Do you
I got the
really?
giant Batwing too.
Oh, Jesus. You're up
You ever see
there.
the giant Batwing? You want to see the giant Batwing?
I don't want to see a giant Batwing tonight, Dave.
No, you do.
All right, so Batman Day, even at the Lego store. Do it. Spend money. It's a joy. You work hard. You should be able to. Oh, he's really going to get it. Holy shit. That's monstrous, dude.
I know. I told you it's a giant. My wife bought this for me.
God
for Christmas.
damn. Oh my God.
I actually got this. She actually got it at.
Off with his
At
head,
a-
Sean.
At. I just one thing I go to. There's a couple used Lego stores. There's a
Yes.
Bricks and Minifigs, and
Bricks and
people
Minifigs,
got 'em.
Southington, Connecticut. Southington, Connecticut.
Yeah, and they've got one. So basically, you can buy used Lego sets. So they display the Lego sets, and they come in various forms that you can get it with the box. It's whatever. When somebody wants to sell their old Lego sets, they go to these places, and then you can pick them up for for a lot cheaper than a brand new set. Actually, Comic CT, I saw him at one of the used Lego stores up at the Buckland Mall. There's one up there.
Really?
So I know there's another Lego person in the community. Sean, I'm outing Sean
Sean,
right
all
now.
right. Maybe he's just keeping it a secret. He doesn't want to get it out there. You know, I mean, he's letting all these other secrets out. Shinmo's actually on another channel right now. Who knew that? But that's fine.
Oh, geez, really?
Oh, geez, look at that.
Oh,
That's all
no.
good though. All good. All right. So Batman sales all over the place. We gave you Legos. We gave you, where to go here in Connecticut. Let us know in the comments below. I might wear this cape to school, Mr. Bronzeville Comics, at some point. I mean, this is no joke, you guys. This is like,
Yeah, that thing's awesome.
this is like heavy stitched, heavy. Like, this is an amazing cloak. Okay, it's an amazing cloak.
Oh, Chinmo says he's not on another channel.
Oh, okay, there you go. Good. Betty Beans in the house. Talk to Betty Beans today, real quick. All right, so Batman Day, new cloak for Otto, Legos, got some other things going on, but I do have another.
You got another AOK?
I do, Dave. I do. I have another AOK. So this
you're a popular guy.
Well, I don't know about. You know what? All right, I'll take that. This came from an Instagrammer, Aros Knox, AROS_NOX, somebody that I've followed for years, and he has got a really amazing collection. So please find him on Instagram and give him a follow. He reached out to me the other day, and he said, "Hey, Otto, I want to throw you an AOK." And I said, "Sure, man, no problem." And maybe this will start like a little movement where people are just sending AOKs, because my wheels are already spinning on behalf of 3 Men in a Basement. So, don't be, if I ask for your address, something might be coming your way. So I should have gotten a cape, not a cloak. Betty, you got to go back and watch how I got the cloak, though. That's it. All right. This was the Sorcerer Supreme's cloak that has been gifted down to me from California, which still blows my mind, Dave. It blows my mind. Like,
yeah, that's amazing.
It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. So,
like, out of anything you could have thought that he would have sent to you, that's probably
yes. I know the guy owns a comic book store. I'm thinking, I was like, is it a, maybe I thought he had some T-shirts. Maybe Comics, Tunes, and Toys was doing some T-shirts or whatever. So, I don't know. It makes me want to go to California even more and meet up with Mike, the Big To Do, and more importantly, meet Carla, Tim's live-in wife / girlfriend, like partner. Yeah. They were together for a long time. So yeah, and I have been in contact with Carla, and like I said, and hey, man, it meant the world to me at Terrificon when we all got together and did the LOTLB shout out twice. I mean, that was nice. A true testament to who Tim was. So AOK here from Aros Knox on Instagram. Give him a follow. 6 Silver Surfer collection, 6 figure collection. So, okay, you were looking for these before. We had talked about them, and I forgot to follow up. Hopefully, you still need them. Enjoy. All right. So let's take a look. See, as I wear the cloak. See. All right. Holy shit. I did need these. These are
you forgot you needed them?
These are some early JLA books. Here, I'm just going to skip right through. We don't need to get Roger. All right. These are some early JLA books. As you guys know, I'm working on this run raw. I don't need to get them all graded, but these are some really cool early high grade Justice League books. 16 and 18. I need them both because I have 17. So that'll fill in the gap. So Rose Knox, thank you very much, man. I am very, very appreciative and thankful. And Dave, don't you love these old JLA covers, man?
Yeah, those are such great such classics.
Classics, right? It brings back, like, look at that.
I know, those are awesome.
How
far in the run are you? I mean,
I'm almost, I think with these two, I'll have 1 to 25. All raw.
Nice.
Yeah, I've
Wow.
got 1 through 12, and then I was working on that, and I needed a few more, but these are great books to have, man, and they are in really good shape. Journey into the Micro World. I always loved it, you know,
Yeah.
when they got smaller. Do you remember the well, I won't bring that. We'll talk about this. And this is the Cavern of Deadly Spheres. And I don't know, you've got everybody right there, kind of in that. So Aros Knox, thank you very much. Very thankful, very humbled. And it's just this night has been a lot more than I expected. So
And Benny, I'm wearing a Batman shirt for a
yes,
Batman.
yes, exactly. Which kind of put me at Robin.
Yeah, well, you got the red. You got his. You got. I guess that could be
No,
a
that wasn't
Robin.
planned. Plus, I'm
cape.
younger too. Usually, I'm the old guy here, Dave.
You could be. Yeah, could be Robin's cape.
Could be
It's not.
It's a cloak. It's a cloak.
I
All
know.
right.
I know. Sorry, it's
So-
flat blasphemy. Sorry about that.
Sorry. So yeah, really. So some fun things going on. Really excited for a lot of things. But another thing that I did want to talk about, and all right. So listen. So here we are up in Connecticut. I challenge each and every one of you to go on road trips when people hold functions, because it takes a lot of time and effort. And it really is an amazing time. I don't care if there's 10 of us or 100 of us. The conversations that you have with everybody will last you a lifetime when it comes to comic book collecting. That's what the 3MIB swap was built on. Bringing some
Right.
people together, like-minded people, to talk about some things. And obviously the swap has grown. We have the crawls. And I'll tell you, Greg from King Khan Comics has really created an amazing brand. And I consider Greg a good friend. And like I said, I use, like he's a friend, a good friend. Like Greg is a good friend of mine. Somebody I respect for his work ethic, for his integrity. And I will talk about integrity, because if you are nothing more than your word in this community. And Greg,
Anywhere.
what's that, Dave?
Anywhere.
Anywhere.
True. Your word. Anywhere.
Yes, absolutely. No, I agree with
So
you. But
when somebody in the
especially
community, when you got somebody this good, you say the community is, it's filled with great people. When you meet somebody who's extra special, it's good to let other people know, because then if they come in contact, you're like, oh yeah, Otto, 3 men vouch for this guy. So
Yeah.
when you follow him on Instagram, the King Khan shows that he does.
Yep.
I know where you're going at with the show that he's got coming up.
Yeah. So he's putting this together, and this is pretty wild. And the 3 men in the basement, actually 4 men, hopefully in a car, will be taking a ride down on October 5th to King Khan is hosting a trick or trade. And
This looks fun.
it's free. It's in Cranford, New Jersey, which from here I think is about 2.5 hours, quick 2.5 hours, you guys. And let me tell you, when you got people from
Wait a minute. Let me just say, you say it's a quick 2.5 hours. I'm going to be in a car with you and Roger, and you say that's going to be a quick ride. We'll see. I'll comment afterwards to see how.
Okay. So remember that quick ride. All right, quick ride. You're gonna stick us in the back, like
the whole time. I'm going to say, can we get there quicker, please?
yeah. When are we gonna get there? When are we gonna get there? So gonna be a lot of fun. Trick or trade. I'm gonna bring I'm gonna bring a short box. I guess that's what he's saying. Bring stuff to trade. I'm gonna bring a short box of slabs, and I'll have some stuff to trade. He's going to be giving away lots of things. There's going to be a lot of raffle items going on. So I really enjoyed the name of this place, Ye Old Ratskeller, which I thought was pretty cool. So I did some homework on the internet, and I found that this is what it looks like. It
looks like such a cool place.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool building, and then I started looking at the pictures of it, and this was kind of like the one of the dining halls, but then I found the bar area, and
awesome.
And the first thing I saw up here in the left-hand corner was Deutschland. So we might have some good German beer here. This is definitely, being of German heritage, I know when I see a good beer hall, and this looks really, really neat. So it's free. It's from, I think he said from 12 to 3. But we're going to be down there for the day and a night. And so hopefully we'll be able to enjoy it. There is one of my favorite bars called Rosie's. Hopefully Nemesis Prime and I we'll go there. a few comic shops. So I challenge each and every one of you to make an appearance and to take the drive down, because listen, we only get these times few and far between. I know there's the Baltimore con, this con, but these small events are really the humanistic part of the community. And you might get some great deals, and you might make some great contacts, and you might really, well, you're going to have a good time, right, Dave? You're going to have a good time.
You're going to make some good friends. I mean, it's kind of fun. Like the farthest one I've gone to is New Hampshire. I always go to the Little Giant up in New Hampshire, and that's always a great time. So I've never been to King Con. I've never been to any of Greg's events. So I'm looking forward to seeing him again.
Yeah, it's good to hobnob once in a while, right, Dave?
Yeah, exactly. When you got the king of hobnobbing right next to me, if you're not sure who I'm talking about, is that guy. If anybody's met Otto, he's the king of hobnobbing.
That's right. All right, good. So I challenge each and every one of you. And now this is where this is going to get interesting, and I am going to ask for your help. Okay. By you, I mean the comic book community. And as we know, our good friends at NRG Comics, Anthony, has some health issues right now, and we are very apathetic to that. And we've thought about doing a few things, but what we decided to do is we are going to do at Trick or Trade, we are going to do a raffle to benefit Anthony and Artley from NRG Comics. Okay. So that day we are going to have items that you can buy raffle tickets for. And then live at Trick or Trade, we are going to do the raffle. So if you're planning on coming, bring some extra cash for some raffle tickets. Okay. For this event. All right. Also, I am asking anybody in the community to donate to this. Please message us on 3 Men in the Basement if you'd like to donate something. You could mail it to us. If you're planning on coming to the event, please bring it. But I am asking anybody to donate. I'm asking everybody to try to donate. You don't have to donate a lot, but every little bit counts, and we're going to raffle it all. And what we're going to try to do is we are actually going to try to sell tickets live on Instagram. And we'll be able to put the tickets in, and we haven't really figured out the logistics of how we're going to do it. But I tell you that every nickel that we raise from this will go to their GoFundMe. Okay. So please pay attention to the information or the details that we post. If you want to mail us some stuff before, absolutely. If you can't, yes, you can, Sean. Absolutely. And that's what we're going to do. You'll still be able to buy tickets via Instagram, and we'll put them in there. And so we're definitely going to figure out how we're going to do that. But why not though? Right? Why not? Why not raise money for good people? Yeah.
He's, it's sad when you see, friends and, dealing with health issues like that. And so if we can help just a little bit, it's worth the effort.
Yes. All right. So that was a question, Sean. Your question was, if you can't go, can you still buy raffle tickets? Yes. What we're going to do is, my vision is that day we will tell you a time that we're going to do the raffle. Then you can DM us and you can tell us how many raffle tickets you want, and then just send us the money, send us whatever you buy, and then we will send it to the GoFundMe. And I think that's going to be the way that we're going to do it. And maybe we'll have Dave or Roger manning the phone and being in charge of the virtual tickets. But I think that'll be a lot of fun. So if the event ends at 3, from 12 to 2:45, you'll be able to buy raffle tickets. At least that's the game plan now. This might go completely out the window in an hour, but I think that's what we're going to do. And like we said, 100% of the proceeds will go to NRG Comics. Right, Dave?
Yeah. And we'll keep everybody posted on Instagram, right? You'll just keep people posted as far as what we're going to do that day.
Yes. So
how people can participate if they're not there, if they are there.
Yeah.
We'll have more details to come.
Right. As we get closer to the date, Greg and I will sit there and iron it all out. And whether we take videos or we give you a little preview of what we're going to donate. But you know what? I think it's a great idea. It's just a great way to help out good people. So let's do that, you guys. Let's help out some good people that we know. So trick or trade at the Ye Old Rathskeller in Cranford, New Jersey. Can't wait, Dave. Can't wait. So anyway, what are you reading right now? You reading some good stuff?
Yeah, I mean, my pull is usually Batman stuff. So, what I've been reading lately has been this kind of alternate timeline.
Okay.
People who have read the Death in the Family storyline back in the late '80s, when Jason Todd, Joker kills Jason Todd. Well, this is an alternate
Joker kills
timeline
Jason Todd.
Yeah, but in this timeline, Robin lives.
Get out of here.
So it's like a whole. I read issue 1. They're up to issue 3. 3 just came out this week. But what's really cool about it, which I still love the older comic books. I like the older art style. I like the paper it was on. I'm just an old school guy like that. Well, they did this book, and it's kind of in the same kind of art form as. So if you read The Death in the Family, and then instead of reading the next issue, you read this, it kind of the art style, the whole look of the book is the same. It's really cool, and it's on the same old paper too. It's not you can see. I don't know if you can really tell, but it's not the glossy paper. It's not quite as thin as the old, the older comics, but it's like the matte paper, which is kind of cool.
That's pretty cool.
So this was really fun. This has been a fun read.
All right.
So if you haven't seen these, I highly recommend these. This storyline's been fun.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. Good.
What about you?
I'm all in on the Energon universe. I'm all in on right now. Destro was good. So Destro and Scarlet are the two series that they're writing now. And Destro started slow, Scarlet started fast, but the twist in the Destro, the latest episode, I'm like, oh, this is good. This is really good. So I'm still all in on that. I'm all in. Actually, I'm reading Johnny Quest and Space Ghost. And let me tell you, we're not reading War and Peace here, you guys. You're not reading heavy, deep stuff here by serious writers. But the twist in the Johnny Quest, if you're a fan of the show Lost, which to me is my 1 and 1A favorite shows of one of my favorite shows of all time, you're gonna
never got into Lost. Never.
Oh, Dave, I go back. What are you doing? You're
never seen it. Never seen it. Well, I was gonna start watching it at some point, and then everybody was saying how much they hated. Yeah, I got lost. But I just heard all the negative feedback from the finale and stuff, and I'm like, I don't want to.
Well, the finale, there's no good finale. Let's get that straight right here. And I'm sure we're gonna get blasted in the comments. Yes, like what good series? What
Breaking Bad?
I didn't watch Breaking Bad.
Okay, I found some web results.
No, why is Siri talking to me? Why is Siri talking to me? Like series finales always dud.
Bob Newhart.
I didn't watch the series finale for that. I mean, other than like MASH, and you know what else was a great? Remember Batman Brave and the Bold? Did you watch the cartoon Batman Brave and the Bold?
Yeah, I saw. I've seen it. I've watched many episodes.
It was one of my favorite cartoons of all time. I used to watch it with Everett.
Well, I like that they had all the different. They had different characters there. That was.
They went deep. They did the 10-eyed man, the 10-fingered man. They did, Gentleman Ghost. They brought all different characters in. But when they knew it was ending, they had Batmite come on and talk about how the show had jumped the shark. So when you talk about breaking the fourth wall, Batmite is there talking to Diedrich Bader about how his, Batman show, as great as it was after 3 episodes, has jumped the shark. Dave, this is really comfortable.
Yeah, you look like you're about to fall asleep.
Dude, I'm telling you, this is really comfortable. You can see why Tim wore it all the time. my God. All right. So anyway, so that being said, though, I've been reading that, but what I'm really excited for is this new. Have you heard about what they're doing about this absolute universe now? DC is doing this absolute universe. And they're redoing Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. And from what I understand, I can bring home the winning raffles if you win. But from what I read, though, Jason Aaron, friend of the channel, great guy who's writing Turtles, who wrote Thor, who I met at Terrificon multiple times and was like almost in his ear, too much of a fanboy. Chinmo said, dude, stop laying off the gas or we'll never get this guy off the channel. But he's writing the new Turtle series, is writing the new Superman book. I haven't read a Superman book since Death of Superman, to be honest with you. I'm really excited to see what he brings in to this. And I forgot who was writing Batman and I forgot who was writing Wonder Woman, but please check that out. You know, my beard, but yeah, Chinmo's beard buddy. I mean, those guys are talking about beards, you know, like not me. I'm not talking.
Yeah, weren't they pulling each other's beards?
No, yeah, they were talking about it. So let's see. No Island Paradise, no Sisterhood, Amazon Warrior. Jason Aaron. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna share this screen right here. Right here. So this is the blurb. I'll go up to Wonder Woman, or maybe I'll go. All right. We'll start with Batman. All right. Who are the creative teams of the first three DC Absolute universes? All right. So on October 9th, we get Absolute.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Is this sort of like Marvel's like Ultimate Universe kind of, you know, is that what
I don't know. I think it's kind of like a reboot. I think they're like kind of rebooting. I know Darkseid's going to be the villain. If anybody in the chat knows more, please let me know. But I'm just going to read this. So this is by Snyder and Nick Dragata, the Absolute Batman. And their little blurb is, in this iteration, fans will be introduced to a version of the Dark Knight that doesn't have the money, mansion, or a butler of his core lineup counterpart. That's pretty cool. All right. Next we get on October 23rd, we get Absolute Wonder Woman by Kelly Thompson and Hayden Sherman. And for Diana, there is no Island Paradise, no sisterhood to shape her, nor a mission of peace. So what is the purpose of this Amazon warrior in a new universe? Wow. All right. That's cool.
She's riding her.
Yeah. And then on November 6th, we get Absolute Superman by Jason Aaron and Rafa Sandoval. And this one says, Jason Aaron and artist Rafa Sandoval join forces to present a new Man of Steel with the launch of Absolute Superman #1. Superman has no family, no fortress of solitude, and no home. What? Will he stand for truth, justice, and a better tomorrow in this new universe? Wow.
Do you think this is getting kind of going to try to mirror or try to merge with the new DCU, you know, the DCU, you know, the you know, the new movies,
movies? Oh my God.
Yeah. You know, Tim Gunn's new DC movies that's coming out. I wonder if, you know, how whenever they reboot or they come out with movies, the comics start to mirror or start to reflect what's going on with the movies, you know. And I'm wondering if this is sort of like maybe an.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think this is just something that the DC's doing. Benny Beans, I miss out on a lot of things, buddy. You can't do everything, but I'm really excited for that. That's something that I'm going to get. And you know what? I love to see the Man in Blue. You know what I'm excited for? This Wednesday, I'm actually going to see the movie Super/Man, the Christopher Reeve story. Do you have any interest in seeing that? What's that?
Yeah. Where are you seeing that?
It's in Plainville, actually, right near you.
In the movie theaters?
Yeah, there's only two showings. It's only showing for two days. Yeah. Maybe we'll talk about this off air.
Yeah.
I want to go, but I got to bring a lot of tissue, dude. I'm going to cry through this whole thing. If Adam West and Christopher Reeves were my heroes growing up. I never had a chance to meet Christopher Reeves. I met Adam West twice. However, one of the greatest memories I have, for those of you guys who don't know, I lost my mother at 25. I have many amazing memories. but I will never forget the reaction on my mother when I was 10 and we went to see the first Superman movie, and Superman was flying and he rescued Lois Lane, and Superman flies up and says, I've got you. And she says, you've got me. Who's got you? And for some reason, my mother, who is a very cynical person and a very sarcastic person, she just thought it was the funniest thing. And she laughed about this for a week and a half.
He's a big Lois Lane fan.
Oh, she was a huge Lois Lane fan. And here I was as a kid watching this. So then when he broke his back on the horse accident, I was floored. I've watched both versions of Superman 2, the Richard Donner version. Actually, when Christopher Reeve died, I went out and bought the Donner version of Superman 2 and watched it, I don't know, twice, 3 times that day, just to see stuff that I missed out. Because do you know the story behind that, Dave?
No, not
Richard Donner was the director of Superman 2.
Yeah, right. I knew that. I didn't know there was a difference.
Halfway through the movie, he got fired.
Oh, right.
So he didn't finish it. Another director did.
Ah, okay.
So 20 years later, the rights they were able to reproduce, they was able to come out. So you can find it on physical media or maybe on the Donner version. And it was significantly different. I mean, a lot of the key events were there, but a lot of the key events weren't. So there's a little fun fact.
That's good to know. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to go to,
because Superman 2 is a great movie. I mean, that's got to be top 5 superhero movies, right?
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. Yeah, those are. All those movies were. I remember seeing those in the theater.
Yeah, right. But you're like, Superman 3 was A Quest for Peace, right? That was with Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
And then after that, it got bad. But
I liked Richard Pryor.
What's that?
I liked Richard Pryor. Again, I was a kid, so I didn't know.
Yeah, no, I liked the movie. But then you got into the 4th one, which was like Nucleon and whatever. But I will never say anything bad. My point being is next Wednesday night, I'm going to see that movie, Super/Man. And I just can't wait to see it because, you watch the trailer. If you guys haven't watched the trailer yet, get a box of tissues because it hits in the feels,
Wow. No, that's interesting. Yeah, I definitely would be interested in seeing that.
Yeah. So
actually, as far when we're talking about stuff that you can watch, have you seen any of the Penguin? The Penguin just got.
No, I have not. I haven't watched that, and I haven't watched Agatha yet.
Well, Penguin came out yesterday.
Okay.
Which is Penguin is part of the recent Batman movie with
the Matt Reeves Batman.
The Matt Reeves Batman with Pattinson.
Okay.
And Colin Firth plays. I mean, not Colin Firth. Colin Farrell. Colin Farrell plays Penguin, and there's now a TV show on HBO Max called The Penguin. And I started watching the first episode last night, and I ended up. I was just too tired. I was like exhausted. I watched the stupid Patriot game, and then I'm like, I gotta watch something.
Why did you, Dave? Did you watch the whole thing?
I did. I stayed till the end.
You are a glutton of punishment, dude.
Hey, I watched it every minute when they were winning, so I owe them to watch.
I respect that. I respect that.
But anyway, so I started watching.
I respect that.
I started watching Penguin after, in fact, through the because the game was on Amazon Prime, and I kept seeing a commercial for Penguin being released yesterday at 9 p.m. So after the game was over, I switched over to HBO Max and just started watching it. And it pretty much takes, it continues right from the end of the Batman movie. So I'd suggest if you haven't seen.
Does it really?
If you haven't seen the Matt Reeves Batman movie, I'd say watch that before you watch the Penguin because it just it shows, they're not really in the Batman movie, but they're like showing news clippings of what, it's like you're watching the news or he's watching the news and it's showing everything that's been going on for so they give you, it's actually pretty good because they give you kind of a recap of what the Batman movie was, the Riddler and where he is and, what happened in Gotham, leading up to that. And then, I was just too exhausted so I ended up going to bed. So After we're done here, I'm gonna go watch.
I think I'm gonna go start it. Then I'll fall asleep. Then I'll watch it again. I watch shows 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when you get to be
Do
our
you
age,
enjoy it, or
David,
you always fall asleep?
a little bit of both. A little bit of both. So, but I enjoy that though. I enjoy rewatching. So you know what I watched the other night when I heard that Darth Vader, who just recently passed away, James Earl Jones passed away.
James Earl Jones. Yeah.
You know what I went and watched?
No,
I'll tell you. The Hunt
Coming
for Red
to
October.
America.
No, The Hunt for Red October.
Was he in that?
Of course, he was the fucking admiral.
Oh,
Admiral
that's right.
Greer.
Man, I haven't seen that. I probably haven't watched that in like 30 years. So.
But I'll tell so true to that, what you just said. The movie's 30 years old, dude. It stands the test of time.
Yeah.
I mean, Alec Baldwin, Sean Connery, all the actors, the whole premise of it, the ignorant us, you've killed us, or like the defect and how they do it. There's so many things that I missed out on it. And I'm watching it for James Earl Jones in it, but I was like, God, this movie is really good. That's one of those movies that you can watch and rewatch.
Yeah.
That Shawshank Redemption, so anyway, I like to go back and rewatch shows because there's a lot of stuff you miss. Like you're going back and watching the Star Wars,
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's when you get the time, and it's kind of funny because my wife wasn't. I mean, she liked Star Wars, but wasn't really that much into it. But a lot of the Disney Plus shows kind of got us into it, and then, then seeing starting to watch the Clone Wars, and it just snowballed from there. What I want to know, Otto, is there I think there's a comic book that gives General Grievous's story, like how he becomes
Grievous.
Yeah, General Grievous becomes a droid.
Okay. I don't know the answer to that.
You don't know if there's a book? Maybe somebody.
I don't know that book. That would be a Justin question.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Justin, when you watch this on the rewind, please let us know because
I think there's a comic series that kind of gives the story of how General Grievous becomes the droid. Like,
I'm not a fan of Grievous.
Why?
I just
how are you a fan?
What's that?
Come on, you don't like all the when
no,
he's
I mean, I'm not going to say Jar Jar Binks is my least favorite Star Wars character because that's too stereotypical. But if I could tell you that who is my least favorite, and I like villains too, it'd be Grievous. I'm not a fan of the Grievous character.
I mean, I don't have any, I have no real hate or love for him. I just think I thought I saw something that there was a book that told his story, and I thought that was could be an interesting story.
Yeah, I don't know the answer to that, so can't answer that question here today, Dave.
I stumped Otto.
You stumped out. Yeah, it's not easy to do. It's easy to do. It's easy to do.
Actually,
all right, guys. 75 minutes. We've been talking to you. You've seen some amazing things, some very unexpected things, some AOKs that were just jaw dropping. Lots of Batman stuff.
Wait, I want one more Batman thing before we go.
Yeah. Hold on. Oh, look at this. Where'd you get this?
So, I mean,
is that a model?
My daughter goes. She's in school up in Worcester, Mass, and apparently the thing with kids now, they like to go to thrift shops. So she went to Savers. She
thrifting.
Is that what they call it? Thrifting?
Yeah, thrifting.
She's never used that term with me. I'll have to ask her. Anyway, she went to a Savers, and she saw this. It's like, I don't even know. I tried to see what year it's from, but it's got such a great.
Oh my God.
It's such a cool.
Dude, somebody had that for years and never opened it.
Look, she paid $12 for it.
No shit.
So she gave it to me like a month ago, or less than a month ago, and she calls me up the other day. She's like, "Daddy, did you make your model yet?" I'm like, she goes, "You make your Batmobile?" I'm like, I don't even know if I want to take it out of the packaging.
No, oh my God, Dave.
It's such a cool anyway.
Yeah, I'm looking at tell me the number on the side of it. There was a number on the side.
The kit number is POL 821. I mean, I don't think it's like an original. It's got to be like
POL. What, 821?
821, yeah.
Okay. Polar Lights, Batman.
It says on the back
logo.
here, 2010.
Yeah, so it's Batman polar lights factory sealed. Wow, that's pretty cool. All
Yeah, I know
right.
Polar Lights. I mean, I forget the original. They used to make all the model kits, back in the day. So and they just reissued them over the years.
Yeah. That's pretty cool though.
I just love the art on it. I mean, that thing is it's so
Oh,
great.
classic. And no, you know what? Especially look at the Batman symbol. The Batman symbol.
I
and the
know. That thing is.
That brings me back, man. That's what I remember. The spin, the spin from episode to episode.
Yeah. Right. You go.
You know. Look at this. Look at the special effects you're seeing here, folks.
We spare no expense here.
The quality of special effects here, the quality that we're bringing you tonight is unparalleled. But we spin to Batman so you can see it. Oh my God, 75 minutes, Dave. I'm glad you joined us tonight.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you joined me.
Oh yeah, I guess. All right. So Granite State Comic-Con, check out all our boys. Spineworks will be there. Make sure you find them. If you need those signatures, find Chin, find comics _CT, find Sean. I believe Joel's Comics is there, Buzz Comics, a lot of the people from the comic book community is there. So make sure you stop by, give them a shout out. Also, guys, if you want to donate to the raffle that we're going to hold to benefit NRG Comics, please reach out to us. That will be at Trick or Trade at Ye Old Rathskeller at Cranford, New Jersey on October 5th. We would love to, have some great stuff to donate. And then for Batman Day, please check out Sarge's. Please check out Richie's Comic Cabana. Please check out Second Alarm. Make sure to mention 3MIB for an additional 10% off. And at Heroes and Hitters, where you're going to be getting 35% off all back issues. Okay. And thank you very much, Mike, the Big To Do, for passing this down to me. I am truly thankful. And thank you, Aros Knox, for helping me fill in my Justice League collection. And more importantly, thank you, Dave, for taking time out of your night to hang out with me. As the rest of the team is busy doing other things. So great night. Great night.
Always a fun time. So if everybody enjoy your Batman Day tomorrow. Hopefully you do something Batman related.
Yes.
And if leave comments, leave some comments below. I mean, let us know, where you're going, some of your LCSs, maybe something you picked up. I don't know. Just let us know what some fun stuff you guys did on Batman Day.
Yeah, absolutely. And stay tuned for some things that we have going on. And it's just been a great show, and I'm glad we were able to jump on. So in the rewind, comment, share, like, all that stuff. And Dave, that's it. I am Otto. That is Dave the brother. We are 3 Men in the Basement, and we are out. Peace.
Good night, Canada.
Oh, you didn't forget that.
No, I wouldn't forget it.